Good evening, everyone. My name is Vernisha Jones, and I am the president of the West Garfield Park Youth Council. The West Garfield Park Youth Council believes that we are the solution to the violence in our community. West Garfield Park Youth Council is sponsored by Fathers Who Care, which is a nonprofit organization located on the west side of Chicago within the West Garfield Park community. Again, everyone, my name is Vernisha Jones, and I am the president of the West Garfield Park Youth Council. The West Garfield Park Youth Council is comprised of 15 youth from our community whose focus and concern is the youth leadership and voice within the community and addressing the issues of violence prevention. We invite people from all over, especially youth, to come and see what we're about. Our show will be scheduled every Thursday at 7 p.m. Again, that time is every Thursday at 7 p.m. We would like to encourage calls from people watching to leave their questions and comments at 312-738-1060. Again, that number is 312-738-1060. Our show can also be viewed online at www.cantv.org/live. Again, that is www.cantv.org/live. Well, everyone, I know you noticed this well-educated young woman sitting aside of me. Instead of me introducing her, I will let her introduce herself.
Well, thank you, Vernisha. I'm Camille Lilly. I'm the state representative of the 78th District, and I am truly honored to be here this evening.
Thank you, State Rep Camille Lilly, for being a guest on tonight's show. Again, everyone, my name is Vernisha Jones, and I am the president of the West Garfield Park Youth Council. You are watching a live interactive call-in television show brought to you by CanTV 21. During the next 25 minutes, we are going to discuss youth and community involvement. I invite our viewers watching to call in with your questions and comments at 312-738-1060. Again, that is 312-738-1060. Our phone lines are open. So today's topic is on how to empower young people while promoting a safe and drug-free community. Okay, State Rep, I have a few questions for you.
No, I'm ready.
So first off, we're going to start off with who are you and what is your purpose for existing?
Oh, I like that question. I am Camille Lilly. I'm one of 5 children to Barbara and Leroy Lilly. And I'm the middle child, God-fearing Christian woman who believes my motto is the power of one is amazing. And people who need people are the luckiest people in the world. So I am a West Sider, long time West Sider, still living on the West Side, who's very proud to have the opportunity to work and live on the West Side of Chicago.
Well, I'm Vernisha Jones. I'm the president of the West Garfield Park Youth Council. I'm a student at Malcolm X College. I'm a West Sider also. I'm a God-fearing woman. And I'm just a young person on the West Side of Chicago trying to make a change for our community. So the next question, what is your profession? So more like, what do you do for a living?
Oh, okay. I have two opportunities to work. I am the state representative of the 78th District,
Okay.
which represents Austin, Oak Park, Elmwood Park, River Grove, Franklin Park, and Melrose Park.
Also, you got a big
Yeah, I represent over 108,000 people in the 78th District. I'm also Vice President of External Affairs and Development at Loretto Hospital, and I've been there 25 years.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So how long have you been a state rep?
Since 2010. So I just had the opportunity to be re-elected for my 4th term, and I'm excited and I'm honored.
So do you enjoy, you know how people say do you enjoy your job? So is this something that you would do without getting paid?
Yes, because literally I'm not getting paid. So, but I'm honored. It's very exciting. It's a lot of hard work, addressing the needs of people and making law that's really going to benefit the entire state. But I am truly honored to be a part of the entire process and serving the people of the 78th District.
Well, I wish I had a profession already, but I'm working on it.
You will. You're doing a fantastic job here, so you're well on your way.
Yeah, I'm working on my business degree.
Oh, okay. At Malcolm X?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful.
Yes.
Stay at it. Stay focused and put your best foot forward.
Yeah.
Okay?
It'd be hard, but I'll stick with it. Working 2 jobs, working with my daddy, then working where I'm at, then going to school, but I make sure I get it done.
I can say this is that you have no time to do anything outside of address your goals and objectives. So
True.
So you should be successful and just stay the course. Okay?
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
So tell our audience why you're so passionate in empowering people on the West Side or people in your district. Like, why are you so passionate with what you do?
Again, thank you for asking that question. I'm one of a few people who have the honor to work in the community that raised me. I'm a product of the West Side of Chicago, born and raised in West Garfield Park, which is the council that you guys have. We didn't have that back in the day. I work in the Austin community, which also is a part of the West Side, which really everyone in the community knows me and helped me as a young person grow into the person I am today. So I'm very honored to be working in this community, and I'm very passionate about all the issues and the opportunities I get to address health issues, I would say state issues, and any youth issues that comes before me.
Okay, so why should we as young people unite to promote a safe and drug-free community?
Well, you heard there's power in numbers?
No, I never heard of that.
Okay. When you have more than one, and then you grow that number, and working together and moving in one direction, that's kind of you united. And when you come together, people recognize the numbers that are in front of them and respect them. And once you establish your goals and your objectives and your mission, you state that to everyone in a uniform manner with the numbers. And how many young people in the council?
We compromise from like 15, like it varies.
Okay, so you have an opportunity even to grow that number, but 15 people are powerful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Different voices.
Working
different
together
ideas.
with the same goals and objectives and mission, and it makes a difference.
Okay. So we see we have a caller. We're going to take this caller because we're probably getting people coming in asking questions. We can take the call.
Hello.
Hello. Question or comment?
I have a comment and a question too. This is Camille Lilly, correct?
Yes.
Okay. My question to you, Miss Lilly, is why is it that so many, in order to motivate our youth, for one, we have to have resources in order to motivate them. And one of the resources that used to motivate our youth has been taken away, like all the different after-school programs, the fundings with the public schools and whatnot. And it's stopping a lot of youth from being motivated because a lot of youth, that's the only place they're going to go and get motivated by the adults that's in the schools, the public school buildings and whatnot. What can be done as far as, you know, these after school programs that we used to have, that we used to could do different things with our schools? What can take place that can bring those after school programs back, or, you know, other programs that can help motivate our youth?
Well, thank you, caller. I'm not sure your name, but thank you for calling in and being a part of this panel. One of the things that we're doing at the state level, we have funded through the Illinois Legislative Black Caucus, we have put in the budget over $15 million for after-school programs. And what we're doing is we're working with our colleagues in the General Assembly. We're also working with the governor to make sure that those dollars are released into our communities so that we can put those programs back into the schools for after-school program and summer programming. And today we actually need programming all year round for our young people. So we've done that for the past 4 years since I've been in the General Assembly, and we will continue to do that. However, we do have an issue with our budget, but we are going back and forth to Springfield to make sure that those dollars are there, and we're now working to get them released.
We would like to encourage calls from people watching to leave questions and comments at 312-738-1060. Again, that number is 312-738-1060. So back to our questions. How can we identify and address the senseless violence, mental health, trauma, and substance abuse needs and issues among our young people?
One of the things that I'm working in Springfield to help in this area is the screening of those concerns of our young people. Many of our young people are not being assessed as far as their health for mental health or substance abuse issues. They're going into the school systems and having their health exam without these assessments. So I'm working on a bill, we call it social, emotional, and developmental screenings. Myself and Senator Lightfoot are putting that forth in this General Assembly. And I'm hoping to pass it in the veto session. And basically, it screens young people and it alerts the young person and their parent about their social, emotional, and mental needs and developmental needs. Many times that they go unassessed for the family. So the schools end up not having enough understanding of the needs of the student or the child. So therefore, their needs are not being addressed.
You have a lot of stuff going on.
I do.
You're
I
very
do.
busy woman.
But that's because young people are our future.
Yeah.
And we have to do and listen to the young people. We got to do what is right for their development.
Yeah.
And it is important that we assess their needs. And the first thing we can do through a public health model is to complete a screening. And this screening is not difficult at all. It will be done by a professional, a doctor, a nurse practitioner, and it will screen the young person and just ask basic questions to see if there are some issues going on, and then refer them for services where the parent personally can keep that information to themselves, get those needs met for that child.
So it doesn't like seeing if they have bipolar disorders and stuff? Or?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. And many times people don't know that those issues are happening with their child, and many times the child doesn't know that that's one of their issues. And they go forth and they try to deal with school and all the issues of being an adolescent, and they just have not been totally equipped. But the screening will assess that, and then the referrals will be given to that parent.
Okay. So what is new in your district to empower young people on the West Side, and why should young people become more actively involved in their communities?
Well, with the things that are going on in the community that you've kind of shared with me offline and otherwise, it is important that young people get involved. And the way that you get involved is volunteering, becoming a part of the West Garfield Youth Health Council,
West Garfield Park Youth Council.
So let me speak of that.
Yeah.
The West Garfield Youth Health Council. But as I mentioned, I'm Vice President of External Affairs at Loretto Hospital. And we have a Loretto Hospital Youth Health Council. So get involved with those types of programs that really, really keeps you focused. And a lot of young people don't understand how that involvement exposes them to different opportunities. You get to meet different people or new people, creating a bigger network, and just really get involved with activity that's positive and synergizes their gifts and their blessings. So
because I was the same way.
Exactly. So it's important that young people get involved. And it's important that we have those activities, as the caller mentioned, in our schools, in our communities, on the block, at the churches. And it's important that they can walk to if they can't get a ride or lift from their parents.
So you said you got the what youth council at your
Loretto Hospital? We have the Loretto Hospital Youth Health Council. And we address all of the questions related to youth health, from physical fitness, to maybe some counseling. There's a lot of trauma going on in our schools and in our society. We have counseling concerns and issues that we address and refer. And we basically give the youth an opportunity to build their own model for health. In addition to Loretto Hospital, the 78th District, Camille Lilly, put forth, and with my own resources, an I'm 17 program. And I'm 17 is for 17-year-olds only. And everyone said, why just 17?
Yeah, I remember you called me about it.
Right. Yeah, so when you were 17. And what happens is 17-year-olds have a lot on their mind. And I'm making a lot of decisions at 17. What school to go to, who to take to prom, you know. Some of them are contemplating those sexual activities. And we need to be able to talk to our young people and listen to what their concerns are. And I'm 17 gives you that opportunity. We talk about their self-esteem. We talk about the community, the Black History programs, and civic engagement, who I am and what my role is. We give them talk about their social etiquettes and media, similar to kind of what you're doing today. So being 17 is important, and you have a lot to contribute to society. But unfortunately, we're not spending enough time listening to our 17-year-olds.
You know what I think we should do? Probably bring our two groups together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we both got our two different programs, and they talk about different things, and they have a different concept for both. Like yours talk about health, and ours talk about different stuff that's going on in the community, and I feel like that'll be a powerful group if we brought them together.
Okay, so it sounds like Loretto Hospital Youth Health Council and the West Garfield
Park Youth Council
Park Youth Health Council have something to do in 2017.
Yes.
Okay, I'm open, and I'll be excited to bring your 15. I think we have about 29 young people, and our groups with the Loretto Hospital Youth Health Council is ages from 12 to 24.
And how often do y'all meet?
We meet on a monthly basis.
So is it like, how do people get involved?
You can give us a call. I'm 17 actually promotes those types of programs, and we will be promoting your council as well. So you can give us a call at the district. That number is 773 473-7300. Again, the 78th District is 773-473-7300.
And ours is the West Garfield Park Youth Council, which we meet every Monday at 4:30 to 6:30 at 4540 West Washington. And you can contact us at 773-287-5821. That number again is 773-287-5821. If you're just now tuning in, our guest tonight on the show is State Rep Camille Lilly of the 78th District, and we are discussing the topic of how to empower young people while promoting a safe and drug-free community. We would like to thank all our viewers for watching and calling in. For more additional information about our youth council, you can contact us at 773-287-5821. So back to our questions. Can you share with our viewing audience some of the programs and or services you know of that have assisted young people from becoming victims or a part of a negative and violent lifestyle?
Well, one of the things, and I will start with the churches. Many of the churches have programs for the youth, and I'm going to start with Sunday school. Okay, many of our young people are not getting up and going to Sunday school. We need everyone to get up and go to Sunday school. Once you understand what it is to be a child of God and walk in that vein, and Sunday school helps you with that, it really keeps you out of as much harm way as you want to be kept out of, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will start there. There are within the school system, our young people need to go to school and stay in school. But we also need to provide services and programs and resources there in the school while they are there.
True.
We may need to keep the school open a little longer than the school day. And what about extending the school day? What did you think about that?
Yeah, I think that actually would be better rather than saying like giving them, I feel like students need to be forced. So instead of telling them, okay, apply for this after school program, have it where after a certain time it goes straight into a paramedic program where after a certain time all the girls go to this class and all the boys go to this class. So it's mandatory. So they have to learn it or they have to be involved.
Well, in your the council, at the council, you guys should do a survey on that or a focus group on that, because I would love to hear more about that concept. Okay, and we'll see what we can do at the state level and the city level, because we want to listen to you guys' ideas.
Okay.
And I'm 17. I would love to put that comment and that statement to a group of 17-year-olds to see what they have to say.
Okay.
Okay.
I got you. So, what's going on in the community that young people can become a part of that is fun, family-oriented, educational, and thought-provoking?
Well, I know, and I mentioned a couple that I'm 17, the Loretto Hospital Youth Health Council, but I'm also a sports person. I love basketball, I love football. So anytime you can engage in any of those activities for two reasons. One is it's really an opportunity to get that exercise that many of us don't get when we're playing the video games. You just don't get that exercise. But I would ask that you get involved with cheerleading or dance or the arts. Just get involved with something that where you have the opportunity to express who you are and it comes out in a positive way. And I think we will enjoy it.
Yeah.
Your friends, your family, adults, what you put in something is what you get out. And I think if we tell that to our young people earlier, they'll take an opportunity to do that and exceed and excel in those things they choose to do.
Okay, so talking about this 17 event, do you know when your next one will be?
I do. It's December 16th. It's a Friday because we asked our young people when's the best day. We were meeting on Saturdays, and that was not their best day, they said. So they said, let's do a Friday, and it's called a holiday kickback.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, okay, that was the name they came up with, and so that we will be having on December, save the date, everyone, December 16th, the 78th District, I'm 17, holiday kickback.
Yeah, so how has that been going? Because I remember the time you called me, you was like, what should I do for the young people? What do you think would... And I think that's a good thing, like, when you actually try to get young people involved and actually, like, call them, like how you did me. You called me like, okay, I know you young. I know you're not 17, but I know you young, and I know you know what young people like. So how's that going so far?
Well, it's been actually we've had 4 of them. And everyone who's attended, meaning young people, 17-year-olds, they loved it. They felt that they had opportunity to express themselves. They felt that there was resources out there that could assist them in any decisions that they were having. The adults, mentors came from that. We have a round table, and the young people get to answer questions and talk it through or talk amongst themselves where adults will listen. And the adults get to say when they were 17. Right, so when your father was 17, when I was 17, what I was doing. But at any rate, mentors come from that because some of the good questions come to the adults that are there, and that young person really, really gets an opportunity to connect with someone new and an adult that they feel comfortable with, and they got the opportunity to express themselves.
Okay, so we're getting to the last seconds of the show. Well, do you have any last words you'd like to say to the audience? Any encouragement, anything?
Well, I would like to say congratulations to the West Garfield Park Youth Health Council. West Garfield Park
Youth Council.
For really coming up with this fantastic idea. The 3 young people I've met today really has expressed themselves how important this is to making sure that young people are seen.
Yes.
And young people get to listen to what is happening in our community and can have a feedback to that, all of that information. So I congratulate you all for doing this weekly. That's a commitment. That's a commitment.
Well, thank you everyone for tuning in tonight. And our next show will be aired week after next, not next week because it's Thanksgiving. Same time, same station. And my name is Bernicia Jones, and I am the president of the West Garfield Park Youth Council.